Hey everybody! Something very strange is happening at Barça. While one of the biggest Serie A clubs has decided to sack its coach 2 rounds before the end of the season. Leave a like to this episode and let's find out all the latest news of the day. Let's get the show on the pitch! Real Betis star Isco will miss Euro 2024 after fracturing his left fibula. The terms of his recovery are still unknown. Real Madrid are planning to announce the transfer of Kylian Mbappe before the start of Euro 2024, but this requires permission from PSG, as he will technically be their player. Borussia Dortmund have already debuted their new home kit for the upcoming 2024-25 campaign. Chelsea star Cole Palmer has been voted the Premier League's Young Player of the Season for 2023-24. Rafael Varane could pursue his career in the Liga MX side Tigres. The club's officials are crazy about the idea of his transfer. Football legend Robin van Persie has been appointed as the new head coach of the Eredivisie outfit Heerenveen. This is his first coaching experience at the senior level. Quique Sanchez Flores will be sacked as Sevilla's head coach at the end of the season. Javier Garcia Pimienta from Las Palmas is considered a favorite to take his place. Ahead of the Champions League final, Borussia Dortmund centre-back Nicolas Zule appears to have an obvious overweight problem. Napoli are keen on signing Manchester United striker Mason Greenwood, who is currently on loan at Getafe. Liverpool centre-back Joel Matip and central midfielder Thiago Alcantara will leave the club as free agents at the end of the ongoing Premier League 2023-24 season. Cesc Fabregas, who works in the coaching staff of Como, has taken the whole team to Ibiza as a reward for getting promoted to Serie A. AS Monaco have activated the purchase option for centre-back Thilo Kehrer, whose rights previously belonged to West Ham United. The transfer fee was 11 million euros. Barça made a mistake by bringing Vitor Roque in January. Barcelona had to deal with them like Real Madrid deals with its talents, signing them and leaving them in their clubs for a while, Rivaldo said. La Liga has revealed the names of 19 players who were included in the team of the season using a fan voting system, the club captains, and a committee of experts. The next FIFA Congress will discuss the issue of Israel's suspension from all competitions under the organization's auspices. Arsenal duo Mohamed El Neni and Cedric Soares will both leave the club as free agents this summer. At the end of the season, Arsenal will make an offer to Mikel Arteta to extend his contract, which expires in the summer of 2025. Borussia Dortmund are eyeing Sunderland striker Job Bellingham, who is the younger brother of Jude. Real Madrid have already agreed on all details of Lucas Vazquez's renewed contract. After the official announcement, Los Blancos will open talks with Dani Carvajal. Napoli may acquire Atletico Madrid forward Samu Omorodion, who is successfully performing on loan at Deportivo Alaves as a replacement for Victor Osimhen. Norwich City have sacked head coach David Wagner following their crushing 0-4 defeat to Leeds United in the Championship playoff semi-finals. We are developing new partners and a new game, which obviously, as everything we do, will be the best. So get ready for the new FIFA game, Gianni Infantino shared. Ahead of his farewell match as Liverpool manager, Jurgen Klopp gathered at Anfield all the technical staff who have been working at the club for the past 9 years. Baena is a player for Villarreal in the coming years. We are betting heavily on Baena. I think that in the coming seasons, he will still grow and be a better player. Baena is a great player, Villarreal president Fernando Roch claimed. How it's used is definitely not right. How they use it, I would vote against VAR. These people cannot do it properly. VAR is not the problem. You cannot change the people, so I would vote for scrapping VAR, Jurgen Klopp assured. We'd like to be 3-0 up after 10 minutes versus West Ham, but it will not happen. I have a feeling it will be like Aston Villa in 2022. We are ready. My players will never give up, Pep Guardiola said. Vasco da Gama intend to bring back ex-Liverpool star Philippe Coutinho, who currently represents Al Duhail on loan from Aston Villa. Legendary 70-year-old coach Fatih Terim has announced his departure from Greek club Panathinaikos. Jean-Louis Gasset, who was appointed as Marseille's interim boss in February after the sacking of Gennaro Gattuso, has announced that he will retire at the end of this season. Athletic Bilbao head coach Ernesto Valverde has signed a 1-year contract extension with the club, with an option for a further year. Wingbacks Marius Wolf and Matteo Morey will leave Borussia Dortmund as free agents this summer. AC Milan is a priority for Paulo Fonseca after completing his job at Lille. He is willing to enter the final round of negotiations with Rossoneri. Leeds United will face Southampton in the 2024 EFL Championship Playoff Final. The game will take place on May 26th at Wembley Stadium. Angers became the second team after Auxerre to be promoted to Ligue 1 following the Ligue 2 campaign results. Saint-Étienne, Rodez and Paris FC will compete in the playoffs. Guys, if you're still watching us without a subscription, then it's time to change it. And now let's have a look at the results of yesterday's matchday. Juventus have officially announced that it has relieved Massimiliano Allegri of his position as head coach. The decision takes effect immediately. Despite the white and black's triumph in the Coppa Italia final on Wednesday, the club's board was furious with Allegri's behavior during and after the match. The Italian manager publicly insulted the director of Tuttosport, tore his shirt, as well as using insulting language and gestures towards the referee. Juventus had planned to part ways with Allegri after the season, though his behavior forced them to make the decision earlier. In the last two rounds of the ongoing Serie A campaign, the team will be led by Paolo Montero, who also coached Juve's U19 squad. Bayern Munich head coach Thomas Tuchel has announced that he will definitely not be in charge of the team next season. He also admitted that he had been in talks with the club, despite agreeing to leave in February, but they went nowhere. "This is my last press conference as FC Bayern manager. There were talks, but we didn't reach an agreement, so the decision of February still stands. The feedback from recent weeks was the basis for us having a discussion to stay and continue together, but we couldn't reach an agreement." On top of that, Fabrizio Romano notes that Tuchel is open to the Premier League return and is holding talks with Manchester United. The future of Toni Kroos and Luka Modric, whose deals with Real Madrid expire in the summer, is still in question. According to the source, the Merengues are now planning to offer a new contract to Kroos, while the legendary Croatian will not receive any offers. At the same time, Carlo Ancelotti highly appreciates the contribution of both legends not only to the on-pitch results, but also in terms of their impact on the team's youngsters. The Italian would like them both to stay for the next season. Besides, according to us, yesterday Modric had a meeting with the club's executives, during which he tried to convince them of his worth. After the meeting, chances of the Croatian remaining at Real Madrid have slightly increased. Feyenoord have officially said goodbye to Arne Slot. The club announced that the upcoming fixture against Excelsior will be Slot's final game as head coach of the club from Rotterdam. Later on, Slot confirmed at a press conference that his next club will be Liverpool. "I can confirm that I will be the new Liverpool manager next season." It's known that Liverpool's contract with Slot will be inked for 2 years, with an option to extend it for another year. Liverpool will mark his first coaching experience outside the Netherlands. Real Madrid are currently closest to becoming Florian Wirtz's new club. The Spanish champions have outlined a long-term plan regarding the steps they need to take in order to convince the Bayer Leverkusen star. Los Blancos will reportedly act in the same way they did when they negotiated the signings of Aurelien Tchouameni, Eduardo Camavinga and Jude Bellingham. Wirtz is expected to eventually join Real Madrid in the summer of 2025. Joan Laporta has decided to sack Xavi. That was the news piece reported by almost every well-known Catalan insider yesterday morning. And this is despite the club's efforts to convince Xavi to stay, overturning his decision to leave in late January after their defeat to Villarreal. Xavi infuriated Laporta with his words at a press conference ahead of the tie against Almeria, where he revealed that Barca's financial situation would prevent them from competing with Real Madrid and fighting for major trophies next season. According to Laporta, by saying these words, Xavi betrayed the previous agreements between them, which they had reached after meeting at the club president's home. Then Fabrizio Romano confirmed the fact of the conflict, but in his words, the club has not made a final decision on the matter. However, if Xavi still gets sacked, Barça athletic boss Rafa Marquez is the favorite to take his place. At the end of the day, Relevo informed that Xavi and Laporta had exchanged messages on WhatsApp, which reduced the degree of conflict and increased Xavi's chances of keeping his job. Nevertheless, Sport S and Mundo Deportivo outlets claimed that Laporta had made the decision to say goodbye to Xavi. Guys, that's it for today. Subscribe if you found this video useful and interesting. Check out the suggested videos from our other projects. The Football News Channel was with you. Have a nice day, everyone. Bye-bye.